Hey, yo, Dre, you ready?
Yes, sir. Let's go.
Let's go get him.
Just playing the game, we don't make the rules. We keep it real round here, we don't make the rules. Hot takes every day, we don't make the rules. When you do what it takes, you can never lose. Just playing the game, we don't make the rules. We keep it real round here, we don't make the rules. Hot takes every day, we don't make the rules. When you do what it takes, you can never lose. Coming live from the 323. Hiya, hiya, that's my dog.
Hey, it's Mr. BB.
Coming live every week. And Dre always got the quick hit of the week. Feel the
All right, man. We back with another episode of the We Don't Make the Rules podcast, brought to you by Papa John's TGN Sports on TGN Talk, man. Our first sponsor today. Shout out to Papa John's, man. Store number 4904. Be sure to try the new Papa Bowls. No crust, just toppings for only $7.99. Or use the online code PJ Rules for a 30% discount code. Only valid on regular menu price items and exclusive at location 6520 Crenshaw Boulevard. Okay? Order through the Papa John's app or on papajohns.com. And be sure to follow them on Instagram at papajohns4904 to keep up with any impromptu sales they may have going on, right? Shout out to our other sponsor, those at Cobb Phillips and Associates. Your small business runs because you make it run. From handling the day-to-day to the year-to-year, you must be on top of everything, and that includes accounting. From bookkeeping and taxes, we have you covered. So email them at info@cobbphillips.com to book an appointment, or find them on the web at cobbphillips.com. Be sure to support all of our sponsors. Shout out to them. Support them because they support us, man. We appreciate them so much. Once again, it's the We Don't Make the Rules podcast, episode 109, man.
109.
I'm your host, Felix, aka Mr. BB. That's me, and of course, I got my guys with me in the building. Big birthday boy, man. Big Draco, man. What's going on?
What's happening? Man, I'm happy to be here. Blessed to be here. Still drinking. 30 here.
Damn.
He's 36.
Responsible though. You're not driving. You drinking, but you're not driving.
Oh, not yet.
So you I tried to set you up. Right, exactly. But of course, we got our friendly neighborhood B. What's good, man? How you doing?
Doing good. You know me, man. They got me in a new studio in a feng shui. We got the fans running. I just brought the towel just in case.
Got your shoes, put your shoes on the table.
Right, man. They let them know I'm home. God damn it. I'm here in the new stool.
But Dre, turning 30 now.
36.
36. Some would say it looked real similar. What's something that you have learned in your 29, 30 years of life, man? What are you most thankful for?
I should have got my shit together a long time ago, but we getting it together now. I just feel like just the thoughts that I'm having now as a 30-year-old man, if I knew what I know now, then I would, moved a little different. But
gotcha.
It's all a part of the journey. Just appreciating every day the journey.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. How's everybody's week been?
That's been good, bro.
It's been solid.
Hot as fuck, man.
What's the emotion? Everything has always just been good. It's all right.
That's what you're gonna get from me.
You want to tell us the deeper side of that?
Ain't nothing deeper than that. If I go deep, you might. Yeah. Yeah.
Shit, I made it through. I'm happy.
We're talking about therapists this week, so trying to make sure we got our, we're able to express our emotional intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, if I had a therapist, that'd be sick of me. They're like, damn, why you so angry? You tell me why I'm angry. That's what fuck I'm paying you for.
Your session come with a bottle of tequila.
Oh God,
I've had a good week. I went viral, low key, on Instagram earlier this week. That was fun. It was random as hell.
I said his session come with a bottle of tequila. I'm the therapist.
You the therapist?
Probably going viral when he supposed to be doing work.
Hey man, the work get done eventually. It's funny though, because now that I'm like getting all these views or whatever, you always got the trolls in the comments now, and how to deal with those. I've never dealt with that before.
You said never deal with it.
I've never dealt with it.
Call beef.
I I'll go down there in the mud with him.
I feel like
I'll be in the dumpster with the
Hell yeah.
motherfucker.
Hey,
Oh, we gonna play today.
he said we dumpster diving today.
Oh, hey,
Not
I
my-
go to pages like you nasty bitch.
not my friend.
What do y'all do when that's a private account though?
Nigga, I'll become private with them.
A request.
Hey, the app button is frequented in IG. I'm gonna keep atting their ass.
I feel like my comebacks don't be that strong.
That's
like,
why you call beef. All
so
right.
like I told like one of them commented and was like, you thought you put it on, but you didn't.
Mm.
And I was like, here come the private account showing they rent money covering their face.
And here I come. Boo!
That
Yo,
is-
sorry ass out of here.
Hey, that-
And I'm throwing tomato cans. Not tomatoes. I threw the can of tomatoes. We knocking niggas out with the tomato can.
This man said, he said, you know what? Private account. That's why I put on your mama. Next. I'm on the next comment. I'm going full-fledged violence on the comments.
I found myself arguing with a Cowboys fan on a Chargers post.
You
It
didn't
was
call
sick.
me?
Yeah, it was sick.
You didn't call me?
Oh, you should mention him in your first comment back.
Ah!
It was sick, man. They was arguing about
I would have
how
came
we're
off the
mediocre
top
or whatever.
rope. I would have
They
been
in the
like,
same boat.
Bruh.
I would have came off the top rope. I said, you poverty franchise, y'all cheering the 13 win in a preseason game, you poverty motherfuckers. Y'all showed up like it was a regular season game because you're broke.
Hey, they're married to the middle.
Right.
They're never really good, never really bad. They're just 8-8,
It's too
9-7,
They Michael Jackson.
7-9.
They too high to get over. Too
Uh-huh.
low to get under.
Yeah, stuck in the middle.
I ain't never seen a fan base so excited to beat preseason. Just like I had to humble.
You won't.
I be having to humble these people, man. Like, the bro, they said the Cowboys in the 6-game fucking preseason streak.
Oh,
Winning streak?
No, they've been losing. They lost 6 games straight.
Oh, until yesterday.
Yeah, until they beat.
But even
Fuck.
it's a preseason game, man. Chargers don't play no starters. Like, get it out of here, bro. Like, nobody cares about
I mean,
preseason
y'all-
anymore.
Means y'all backups suck.
They all right.
They trying to get all their good cheers out this season.
The
They'll
only,
be all right.
the only person get love is Larry. Everybody else is trash.
Trash.
Right.
But all right, man. Before we get into like the real sports of nitty gritty, man. Shout out to Nipsey Hussle this week, man. Finally got his Hollywood star on the Walk of
Nip
Fame.
Hustle was great.
It was amazing to see, man, the love that he received. And it was on his birthday,
Mhm.
so you know that was really cool.
Hustle Day.
They named it Hustle Day, right?
Mhm.
His birthday, August 15th, in the city of Los Angeles. So, just wanted to shout that out. Did y'all have any words to say about that, or just well deserved?
Nah, man, just like gone too soon.
It's
Right.
crazy to see how
It's-
strong his impact still is to this day.
Right. Well, when you real, it it rings loud and it rings throughout your generations.
Right.
So,
And it's cool to see he has the perfect location for his star. It's right outside the Amoeba Music Store.
mhm.
I go there a lot actually, so I can't wait to when I go back up there to spot it and see it.
Yeah.
Dre, I mean, Viv, anything?
Nah, man, I'm finna go out there and sell some CDs, you know?
All right, man. Let's get into some sports, man. WNBA playoffs started this week. The new format, first round series are 3 games. First 2 games at the higher seeds home court. Then the third and final game will be at the lower seed. And promptly in game 1 of the New York Liberty versus the Chicago Sky series, the lower seed New York Liberty come out and punch Candace Parker and the Sky in the face. And now they was fighting for their life.
and what they do, they came and punched back.
Right. Eventually, you got to come back and punch back.
In game 2, 100-62.
I
They
was
was
like, yeah,
not playing with them. They said, "Oh no.
They thought shit was sweet.
And it was because Chicago should have won game 1. I watched it, and they were up by like 7, and New York closed the game on a 13-0 run. Like in the last 3 or 4 minutes of the game, like they had the game in their hands, but Sabrina Ionescu and them girls, man, they showed up. They had heart. So now they got game 3, the finale game
in New York.
right in New York on Tuesday night. Who y'all think gonna win
in
now?
Madison Square Garden.
I always want to see Knicks play
In
Square Madison. Who y'all picking in that game, though?
Chicago.
You picking Chicago?
Oh, yeah, man.
I think Chicago gonna pull it out on the road as well.
What? Candace better not let that happen. This her last. This your last one.
Right, and Chicago Sky trying to repeat.
Mm-hmm.
So it's gonna be an interesting game for sure. In another series, Las Vegas Aces versus the Phoenix Mercury. Las Vegas made quick work of the Phoenix. 2 games. Quick work. Right, made quick work of them. They won the series.
Grandpa.
They won the series 2-0. Fairly easy. Didn't really break a sweat.
That was like, you remember that MTV show Next when they yelling from the bus? Soon as they open the door, see your wig come out. Next.
How sick was that show though? Like
it was times where they didn't get a foot off.
Oh my god.
They step off. Next. Like that had to hurt your confidence.
Yeah,
you didn't even give me a chance.
It's always the ones talking big shit. Like, man, I'm gonna get it. Like, y'all might as well not even came because y'all not even about to get off the bus.
I don't even know why y'all here. This a wrap.
So as you see that flannel, you're fucking out of here, buddy.
Which one is worse? When you step right off the bus and they yell next, or you step off the bus, they walk all the way up to them and you're like, next? Which one was worse?
I think barely getting off the bus, bro. Like
not everybody on the bus heard it. Like
you be like this, look.
Hey, oh.
At least when you go on that long walk up to them and they say,
Hell
next,
no,
you can make up a story on the way back.
That long walk suck too. Like, damn, nigga, you walk a mile and a half to get next.
But at least you get to, when you're on the way back, you get to walk back and come up with a story like, man, that bitch ugly anyway.
I mean, I would rather that though, because then they could edit it and they could cut it up, look like I was walking for a long time. I have a whole story on the way there and way back.
Hell no, man. But Las Vegas Aces move on to the next round, and they will play Seattle, who made quick work of Washington Mystics. They were competitive games though, but Breonna Stewart and Seattle won those 2 games. Sweet.
Yeah, super. They ain't playing.
Now this is gonna be a matchup right here. Well, before we get into the second round, the Connecticut Sun facing Dallas Wings. That's also tied up 1-1. So they play on Wednesday. And we'll see who's going to win that series. Who you guys got in that series? Any idea? I care.
Which one?
Connecticut Sun versus the Dallas Wings.
I want to see Dallas.
3 seed versus 6 seed.
Come on, Dallas. Dallas. I got you. Kayla Thornton, man.
Let's go, Connecticut.
She's a beast. She had 20 points in the last
Change
game.
your mind?
Let's go, Connecticut.
Let's go. Hey, he don't want to see nobody happy. I'm telling you.
It's going to be fun to see. But in the second round, already matchup set. The Las Vegas Aces, the number 1 seed versus number 4 Seattle.
Let's go, Vegas.
It's going to be a good match, but I think. And how many games? How you picking this?
Vegas champs. That's it.
So Vegas going to the championship.
Easy call.
You don't care how many games. It's out of 5.
Don't care.
Drake, who you got? And the Aces versus the Seattle Storm.
Seattle. Sue Bird gonna go out. Hey, I think she's gonna get the championship go out on top.
It's gonna be interesting, man. Las Vegas just seems like they're on a different plane when it comes to playing these teams. Their style of basketball, man, is so nice.
Hold on. They beat these motherfuckers. Never mind. Hey, I'm going with Vegas. Never mind. I just looked at the score. They beat the Mercury by 37.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Never mind.
Don't jump on them, motherfucker.
No, I'm on them.
I'm jumping on.
I'm on them. Chelsea Gray, I'm sorry.
I'm jumping
Chelsea.
on because my baby do ruffles.
Your baby do ruffles.
Ain't whole starting 5 be getting buckets.
It's gonna be interesting, but I think the Aces win in 4.
Yeah.
And then on their way to the championship round. It's the We Don't Make the Rules podcast, man, brought to you by Papa John's. The NBA schedule was released this week.
Mm-hmm.
What were some of you guys' standout matchups?
Not the 15 fucking back-to-back games I
Oh, see, look.
gotta go through.
Here we go. I knew it. I put it in the synopsis that we gonna let B complain about how crazy the Clippers got it.
This shit
How
sucks.
terrible their schedule is.
Oh my
I
god.
just appreciate playing the Suns on opening night. That's gonna be funny because we beat the shit out of them on our way to the Western Conference Finals.
I do like that we get more televised games though. Last year I was tired.
Y'all ain't had nobody want to see.
Fuck out of here.
Your whole squad was out. Y'all
That's
had
what I'm saying.
Bro, we was way more entertaining than the Lakers. They kept putting their bitch asses on TV.
Because we
Yeah.
have LeBron.
'Cause they had the
Everybody
stars.
loves
Oh my
LeBron.
god.
I would rather watch LeBron score 30 in a loss than watch Reggie Jackson score 15 in a win. Okay? I don't care.
Because you're a hater. Because you mad Reggie Jackson be putting buckets on your head.
Shit.
Yeah.
Hey, you see what Luka do to y'all, man? Hey, we not gonna. Hey, it's too early right now. It's not right
I will
now.
say this
Hey,
again. The
not-
only reason Luka is well known in the playoffs is because we did not face y'all this year. For the past 2 years, we sent Luka home packing, which means Luka Magic was non-existent.
Okay.
But once we didn't play y'all, all hell broke loose in the playoffs. So don't worry, we're gonna make this long order shit right back to normal. That's all I care about. It's gonna be long order this whole season.
It's
That's
funny
what
that you get there from that synopsis, but I get to where we wouldn't even know about Luka if he didn't play y'all because he was playing so well.
Hey,
First
y'all
of all,
gonna have this. Y'all
because-
Why is a
got, hey,
Lakers
y'all
fan
got
even
to.
talking?
Hey, it's
Why
fun-
is he talking to me? He's talking at me. He's attacking my character. I don't like that.
Babe, you're so much more than a Clippers fan. I just want you to know.
I don't give a I'm not you, nigga. I ain't that
Absolutely.
shit. Can't be me. Can't be
I'm just
me.
saying we wouldn't know about Luka and this
Hey.
whole Luka Magic.
Hey,
stuff.
first of all, he
This
had
Luka Magic,
he has Hall of Fame numbers because of y'all.
right? It came because he played against the Clippers. He was putting up 40 a game.
40 hey 40 hey 40 on,
40 and 12.
hey 40 on a one-way ticket back home.
Hey, that don't matter because
No,
everybody.
we was flying back and forth for 7 games, bro.
Everybody was saying, "Yo, when Luka get another player, it's gonna be crazy. Watch this. If somebody else step up, they gonna make a run,
And that player was Jalen Brunson.
run, and they great." Who got paid this year?
He got the bag. Shout out to him, man.
Fuck Jalen Brunson. Fuck Randall. They ass getting beat by fucking
And
9 to
then
5
we-
workers in the AM game, in the pro AM. I don't hear about that shit. They getting dog walking New York by the fucking postal system.
Hey, they did. It was like 4 of them playing in that game,
Fuck.
right?
Oh yeah.
Did
Obi-
Brunson play too?
Yeah,
Yes.
it was Toppin, Brunson, Randall.
And Randall.
A bunch of role players, bro.
They lost in the pro game by like 3. It wasn't a lot, but they lost.
Yeah, but
The
you
fact
got
that they lost.
4-star NBA start niggas. Y'all
And you lost to James that be selling packages from FedEx. Probably sponsored the whole team off of the shoes they stole off the truck. I don't hear that bullshit.
one of them put up 40.
Oh my god, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
That was Tyrone, bro.
one of the dudes.
That's
put up 40.
Tyrone that has no job and hoop all his life, bro.
That's what he do for a living.
Bro, he stayed with his He stayed with his girlfriend. He's a bum.
But you know him for real?
No, I don't.
He probably a
No,
lifelong.
I don't.
Hey, he probably a lifelong Knicks fan. He was like, man, fuck these niggas. I'm gonna come bust their ass just to show you how trash
He's
they
not
are.
even a lifelong Knicks fan. He's one of those people that play basketball 24-hour fitness.
Play too hard all the time.
Too fucking hard.
Still, we don't make the rules podcast brought to you by Papa John's, man. Just checking out the chat. DJ Keezy in the chat says, my guy. Shout out to you,
Wagwan.
man. What up, man?
Ute.
Beav, just one last question about the Clippers, man. Did you care that you guys were not playing on Christmas Day?
And fucking find the button because I'm so frustrated. Man,
We play it.
shut the fuck up. I don't care about y'all.
Sorry, go ahead.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh yeah, we got a ticket. We punched stars. My bad, sir. Go ahead.
I feel like we deserve a Christmas game, but like I said, I'm not tripping because the schedule is interchangeable. So if one of those Christmas team schedules ain't looking too hot, they would gladly replace it with a different team. So I'm not tripping.
That's interesting. I didn't know
Yeah, bro, you seen it last year. Swap the motherfuckers out fast.
that.
But I'm not really tripping because if we killing it, we'll definitely make that swap. So I'm not even stressing. I'm not stressing in one bit. So I'm good.
To me, I wouldn't trip. Like, hey, get that rest.
Hell no, that schedule after that shit be brutal. I'd rather play the game, get it over with.
What's the most interesting Christmas Day game for y'all? We got Lakers, Mavericks, 76ers, Knicks,
Grizzlies, Warriors.
Bucks, Celtics, Grizzlies, Warriors.
Grizzlies, Warriors. Grizzlies, Warriors. That's all I want to see.
Mhm.
Grizzlies, Warriors. I feel like that'll be a good matchup. Just overall, I like to see John Morant do his thing.
I love to see that with John Morant and Draymond.
I'm trying to see who's gonna get cussed out first. Who's gonna get kicked out first?
Draymond gonna get a tech off rip. As soon as he arrives to Chase Arena, they gonna hand him the tech at the door. They say, "Here."
You know who's the sneaky one? Clay, because he was talking big shit after they won a chip.
Yeah, he gonna put a 40
He's
on.
like, how you gonna talk about us and about a team that's done it before? Freaking bum. Freaking bum. Like that really stuck with me because I hadn't played in like 2 years, so
Spicy.
getting back, we know what it takes, man. We know what it takes, and you've never even been there, dude.
And for Clay to be
First
talking,
first of all, Clay just remind me of every light skinned motherfucker that get a little energy in the system. all you can shut that down easy, man. Hey, Clay, no disrespect, but you into the category of typical light skinned man. They be all rah, 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 rah. Few dark skinned niggas show up, they shut the fuck up. You know what I mean?
Clay different though. Clay different. He ain't gonna shut up.
yeah, he different with Draymond in the room.
He Bohemian too though. So
What the fuck Bohemian
why?
got?
Them Islanders, bro.
And I'm a nigga from South Central.
What that mean? You don't play against them?
Hey, guan. You know what I mean?
You're not playing against them?
Man,
Why ain't nobody shut him up yet?
put me in the game, man. I am that basketball player. I'm not.
No, you're not.
Listen.
You're that football player.
Hey,
playing
hold on.
basketball.
Listen. You gonna let me finish? You gonna let me finish? I'm talking.
I'm gonna let you just go.
I'm not basketball player, right? I just want Clay to drive it to the hole.
See, like that's that football player that I'm talking about.
I wish he would try to cross me over. Open field tackle.
He ain't even got a
What's wrong with you?
open field, bro. Y'all playing basketball.
We playing what I want to play. Fuck you think this is? I got 6 fouls to make it right. I'm finna burn 3 of them immediately.
Shout out to DJ Keezy in the chat, man. I really wish the NBA would have made Suns versus Dallas the last game on Christmas. That would have been
Keezy,
interesting.
get out of here. We don't want to see that bullshit.
I'd rather see Suns Mavericks than Suns Nuggets. I think I could agree.
I want to see Murray come back. I want to see if Murray's healthy. I want to see if what's our boy name is back. I want to see if his back is in shape.
Michael Porter Jr.
Yeah.
You want to see if
hey, I want to. You want to see what? Bro, so I want to see if his back. You know what I mean?
They say it was broke. I'm seeing if it's fixed.
Hey, yo, come on, man. What's wrong with you? This is a family show.
You hear the music in the background. So theatrical for these statements, boy.
This is a sick Negro.
The sickest.
So who y'all picking to win the East and the West?
The East and the West. I got
This motherfucker.
Golden State gonna be load managing. Like Golden State has the roster to load manage and not really load manage.
Yeah,
because they got 2 starting fives on their team. All their young players that they got high in the draft. Wiseman is back. So I'm looking at Golden State like
Moody gonna be playing. Kuminga.
I'm a low
Wiseman.
I'm a low manage too. I don't give a fuck about none of them.
For sure.
We're gonna low manage too, because you know why? Because the Clippers have 2 NBA teams in one.
You better.
You gonna low manage? You know why? Because Kawhi is on the team.
I don't give a fuck.
He started this part-time shit.
Kawhi is going to take his time. Okay?
As he should. Boy, take your time.
He ain't played in 2 years. They said he don't know if he's going to start the season. What the hell is going on with him?
Why he don't know?
He's not ready.
Hey,
Why he don't know?
The cold part is not even in the train. It's not the training staff, bro. It's just what Kawhi want to do. Because the thing is, Kawhi like this. Y'all signed me for playoffs. Y'all got all this big money because y'all won a championship. So we're gonna do a playoff time. Y'all niggas don't need me regular season. Pick a seed, pick a spot, pick a city.
Pick a seed 1 through 8. No, 1 through 6. You know what I'm
That's all y'all need. Pick a seed. Niggas all got. It's literally one direction to go. So pick a seed.
1 through 6.
1 through 6. We'll
just don't be in the play, and I'll
Right.
be there.
I will
Don't worry
be there.
about it.
That's it.
I will show up.
Hey, I respect that. Pick a seed.
Pick a seed.
Hey, it don't matter.
You beat each other up for 1. Nigga, 1's go home just for 6 go home. Pick a seed, pick a city. I'll be there.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
What about the East? I think the Bucks might come back and take it this year. Everybody's talking about the Celtics going to repeat as the Eastern
Hell
Conference
no.
champs.
I
But I
ain't
feel
saying
like if Middleton was healthy, I feel like they could have beat the Celtics, and the Celtics would have went to the championship.
that. You mean the Bucks? When went to
The Bucks. My
Mm.
apologies. Yes.
I
Hey, y'all,
guess-
we went to brunch earlier.
I can see a world where that happens.
What's that say? DJ Keezy, you just mad the Clippers ain't playing on Christmas? After he just said he ain't tripping.
Right. He went on a whole rant.
Why he put that on you, B?
They always put it on me. Everybody listens to the show and put it on me. Pause.
Hey, yo.
Hey, he covered with
That's
it.
two. Okay.
I'm finna be hot today.
That's
3 strikes. It's hot in this booth, but I'm hot in the mouth. Pause.
That's 3. That quick. You're out of there, buddy.
Wow.
What are we doing?
And this episode is brought to you by Hot Tamales.
All right. But yes, I think the Bucks would have made it to the championship if Middleton
If
was
Giannis had that, his right hand man. If you don't have his right hand man, you see what happens. Jason Tatum roll up there with Jaylen Brown and Marcus Smart, and they all jumped Giannis.
They did.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing.
Who you got beat coming out the East?
Miami.
Ooh. It's a dark horse. Another team that feels like they should have played on Christmas but didn't get it.
You going with Jimmy and the extensions?
I'm going with Udonis Haslem.
20-year vet.
20-year vet.
20-year vet.
All right, y'all, man. It's the We Don't Make the Rules podcast brought to you by Papa John's, man. We're going into the commercial break, but when we come back, we got quick hits. Keep it locked. And we back, man. It's the We Don't Make the Rules podcast, brought to you by Papa John's. Thank you for waiting during that commercial break. Once again, just make sure y'all jump in the comments, man. Feel free, chat with us, man. Let us know what you're thinking. Any questions you got about what's going on in the sports world that you want to hear our takes on, let us know, man. But right now, we're about to get into quick hits.
First of all, don't jump in chat. I don't want to know about nothing you want to tell me. It's my show.
You don't want to hear about nothing they got to say?
Nothing. I want y'all to talk to me in the chat. I like talking shit to y'all back.
He said nothing.
Whatever you just type, delete it.
I want y'all to be throwing comments in the chat like Magic Johnson. I want y'all to be throwing them comments like that. You know what I mean?
All right, man. First, let's get into quick hits. First quick hit, Rodolfo Castro, not to be confused with the dictator of Cuba, Fidel Castro, was suspended.
No relation.
Was suspended for a game because he had an iPhone in his back pocket. Part of the policy is you're not supposed to have your phone with you during the game. But peep how they found out was because he ran and slid into third base. He was still in third, and the phone fell out of his pocket.
Stupid.
Talk about having his ear to the streets.
That's some dumb shit. That's dumb as hell.
So he got suspended for a game.
Yes.
And you know this motherfucker, this MFer. I'm trying to stop cussing.
Okay.
But this MFer got the nerve to appeal it, talking about I want MLB to hear my side of the story. I ain't mean it like that.
Hey,
I ain't mean it like that.
I guarantee you when he was in second, he was gonna turn his back to him so he can record the calls and shit.
And I quote, "None of this was intentional. I didn't mean for any of this to happen." Yeah, they.
What does that mean, though?
What does it mean?
If you didn't mean for any of this to happen, shouldn't you have left the phone in the clubhouse? Like,
you're an idiot.
He's like, yo, my wife is about to have the child, so I need to have my phone with me at all times.
Check what Robert got to say, man.
Shout out to Robert in the chat. You know he was chatting with a side chick though during the game. He had the side chick on the line.
Hey, he was like this, little baby. Watch this.
You trying to line it up,
baby? Watch this. Baby, watch this.
He said, "I bet you I could take a selfie at third."
He like, yo, so
I don't think you should do that. Watch this.
Right. He like, after the game, meet me in hotel room 1707.
Make sure you got that cane sauce with the hot sauce.
Look what you worried about.
Say,
yo, after the game, I'm gonna be hungry.
Hey, I'm my mama, bro. If I'm cheating, you gotta feed me.
Hey, what?
Excuse me.
They gotta make it worth your while, is what you said, huh?
I'm not going for just sex. What are you gonna bring? Bring a meal. Hello.
Oh, he hype.
Oh, he hype.
Bring a meal. Fuck you doing just bringing you?
She said, yo, all my other niggas get this pussy. Don't worry about it. They don't trip.
Clearly the pussy for free. Bring a meal.
What else?
Clearly you for the streets.
What else?
Bring something with you. What type of substance you bringing?
Who knows, man? Who knows? Robert in the chat said, bro, planning to meet up. DJ Keezy said, what do y'all think about Tatis Jr. getting 80 games? It's part of the suspension, man. You use PEDs, you get 80 games.
He's an idiot.
DJ Keezy, can you see me? Is this thing on?
It is.
Don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs, kids.
That's it, DJ Keezy. That's all you gotta say. Don't do drugs. You do drugs, you do the time.
Yeah, he was already hurt. So yeah, that's the sick part.
Hey,
like.
DJ Keys, you know the MLB gave that nigga 40 years. Take another PED. 40 years.
It pretty much put an end to their playoff hopes this year. They may have been able to make a run.
You said make a run after the Dodgers dismantled the motherfuckers live with the whole roster. It was over. And they beat hands the feet the ass. And that's all it was in regards to what they was doing. It was a debacle.
Yeah. It was just them too. Like the Padres was looking around like, they not jumping me. They not jumping me in here. It's like, nah, bro, it's just one team.
It was just pitiful.
But people would say that, you know, they may have been able to make a run had Tatis come back along with Machado and Soto. It's three all-star players, you know what I'm saying? So it's going to be interesting to see what they do next year. But the Padres will always be little bro. Unfortunately for them. It just is what it is. So We Don't Make the Rules podcast brought to you by Papa John's, man. Next quick hit. Pau Gasol's jersey will be retired by the Los Angeles Lakers this upcoming season, man. It's a big deal, man. Shout out to him. It's great. I almost cried when I saw a video came out. Bro, I can't be emotional. I almost cried because a video came out on Twitter the same day that they announced the schedule that Pau will be his jersey will be retired, and the video came out from Kobe.
You should thank Jerry West
when Kobe was saying, I can't wait to be at his ceremony when his jersey is being retired right next to mine. And it's sad because we know Kobe will not be there, but the way he was giving them his flowers was just so nice to see because he's so grateful. And he said it like, without Pau, I don't get those 2 championships at the end. So,
Jerry West.
Yeah, Jerry West did a lot for the Lakers, man.
He pulled the strings on that weak ass trade. Fucking Kwame Brown, certified bum. I don't give a fuck if you watch my show and cuss me out. You a bum. And guess what, Kwame? I do this shit for free right now, so I could go head up all day.
He said, I keep talking back.
Keep talking back. I ain't got shit to lose. Hey! Bum.
Why you sound like the unforgivable dude?
Kwame, you listen to this show, you get mad at me. I'm like, this look. 40 years. 40.
But I mean, it's a great thing. For people that think that Pau shouldn't have his jersey retired, shut up. Like, you sound crazy.
Robert says finally.
How you go against the God? Like, if Kobe say that it should be retired,
right.
If Kobe me and it's a Laker thing, gotta do it.
What's the deal, girl?
What up, Chris in the chat? What's good, y'all?
What's happening?
But yeah, Robert said finally, long overdue. He got no love for real. He got no love while he was with the Lakers. A lot of it was because, people thought he was soft, thought he wasn't tough enough. But
that international stamp.
Right. He finally actually just fully retired, which is why they're retiring it now. Last season, he wasn't in the NBA, but he played one last final season in Spain. So they waited till he was done, retired from basketball completely before they decided to retire his jersey. But I'm just glad it's happening, man. It's finally happening. We could put that to rest, whether or not he deserved it or not. The criteria for the Lakers to get your jersey retired, win multiple championships, and
be a key member on that championship team.
I would say not just a key member. You gotta be a Hall of Fame player. You gotta be a Hall of Fame player and win multiple championships.
Y'all see how I try to jump on his ass right away, right?
Like, don't worry about it. I got it. It's my squad. I know a little bit.
Give a fuck about the I hate him.
All we got is.
Why do you hate that? Why you hate greatness? Let's talk about this. Let's psychoanalyze this.
Ain't nothing to psychoanalyze. You ain't no. First of all, you're not a registered therapist, so we can kiss that goodbye.
I'm your homeboy. We can talk. I'm your brother.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about. I hate the fans.
I never said that I was.
Why are y'all breathing? All y'all motherfuckers need sleep apnea.
Sleep what?
Say it again.
Sleep what?
Hey, just like DJ Khaled, we kept fucking up saying jury.
I got some jury. Jury. I got some
jury. You mean jury? Sleep apnea. Sleep affinity and beyond, nigga. I don't give a fuck. Sleep on, nigga.
Oh my god, you should be trying to copy the blueprint.
I'm copying shit. We ain't no. And
that's why y'all ain't want shit.
No, I ain't tripping, bro. It's coming. It's coming.
It better.
It's coming. Fuck Dre, shut the fuck
up. Cause guess who else is coming?
When is it coming? Because the timeline is coming up.
Man, the same.
Them knees is getting old, brother.
Knees getting old. Contracts about to expire. New building about to open up. You're not gonna have no stars to play in it.
Y'all keep thinking, how y'all predicting the future? Nonsense.
Because it's fun.
Don't worry, it's coming. Just like I told her. You feel me? It's coming.
You told her it's coming?
But, okay, so.
How long did it take after
for real, that mean it never came.
30 seconds.
Ooh.
And I told you, you're everything. Ooh, yeah. That's what I whispered in her ear. Fuck you mean.
That's sick.
Sick as hell.
But yeah, shout out to Pau Gasol and the Lakers on retiring his jersey. It's
16.
gonna be a great night. It's gonna happen against Ja Morant and the Grizzlies. Grizzlies gonna win by 15. It's gonna be a great night.
Bron gonna be out. AD gonna be in street clothes.
Right. Powell gonna leave in the middle of the third quarter like Kobe did on his jersey retirement night. Remember Kobe?
Hey,
Lakers
why
was
did he do that?
Lakers was losing by 25. Kobe said, "All right, y'all, I'm out. Let me walk, get my family through the aisle."
Right, excuse me. Don't touch my wife, thank you.
Yeah.
don't touch my wife.
There's no way I'm staying for the end of this game.
They had they had out there? They had Duhan and who else?
Man,
A bunch of dookies.
Woo!
Bunch of
Woo! He was like, "This ain't my house.
Yeah,
This somebody else shit."
sick. It's sick.
He
But
probably
yeah.
ain't talked to Jeannie for 3 years after that.
Memphis gonna win by 15, 20 games. 15, 20 points, and Powell's gonna have his jersey retired. It's gonna be a good night. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. We're not gonna focus on the result of the game.
Right.
We're gonna focus on halftime.
The moment, the event.
We're gonna focus on halftime.
Next quick hit. Usman loses in the UFC fight last night, man. He was winning the fight. He was winning for 4 rounds and 4 minutes.
Hey,
And in the final minute, he got kicked in the fucking face.
hey
It went down.
keep your head on the swivel.
Hey,
Jesus.
like Connor said, man, he leaned into his death. If he said if he would have leaned the other way, he probably wouldn't have felt it that bad.
Golly.
He guessed wrong and gave that man giving you the best that I got.
Baby.
Gave that man everything he could
Hey,
handle.
if you get kicked in the face, you deserve it. You deserved it.
Yeah, man. That
Bruh,
was
I've never been kicked in my face, but I just I would probably react just like that.
Don't trip. Hey, don't trip when the camera cut off. We can practice.
Nah, I'm
Happen.
cool, bro.
make your dreams come true.
I got
Really?
socks on as we speak. Man.
Size 17 foot.
Socks. Man. Get my shoes on the table, y'all. If y'all was wondering whose shoes that is.
That motherfucker's gonna damage my shit. No.
Wow, how you gonna damage it?
Here we go. Trying to change the narrative.
Nah, he trying to spin it. Yeah, I'm gonna spin it back. Nah,
Trying to blow your back out?
No, you're not finna kick me in my shit.
Kick you in your shit. Come on, keep going, Drake, because you're feeding my ego.
Let's move on.
Let's move on. Was that his first loss?
I believe so.
He lost the belt too, huh?
Yeah. Anthony Joshua also lost yesterday. I feel like he's so overrated. Like, I'm tired of talking about him.
Who?
Exactly. He lost in a split decision. And it sucks because he looks the part. Like, if you wanted your heavyweight champion to look like something, boxing champion to look like something.
Bro,
Okay.
it's a lot of people look the part. I laugh at them every day in the gym. They look the part. They look fit.
You going to the gym? You ain't telling me?
For real, when was this?
It's called YouTube. They look the part. Right? They look the part, but I swear to God, you put them in like any
Mm-hmm.
athletic type of thing,
Yeah,
they fucking stink.
They all muscles. That's it.
They fucking stink.
You're not an
Yeah,
athlete.
man.
You just lift weights.
You just lift weights real nice. You're not an athlete. You stink.
So, yeah, I'm tired of talking about it. Yeah.
You stink.
He's not what he thinks he is.
Stinky
Bro,
booty.
when you get beat up by the nigga that look like he fixed my car, and
Come
you
on.
look like all you do is work out.
Yeah. I remember that.
When
That
you
was a sick fight. We was all in there like,
beat the shit out that man.
Who was at Spiff House? What fight was that? Somebody got knocked the fuck out of Spiff House.
I don't know.
I don't know. Spiff not here though, y'all. Hey, Spiff in the studio, y'all.
Why you put him on black? Wave high. Wave high.
Go put yourself in
Put
the
your
camera.
hand. Put your hand.
Get
There
in
we
the
go. There,
camera.
see,
Yeah.
look, there he is, y'all.
Yeah, he learning how to do technical work. This is gonna be his new job in a minute. I ain't doing this shit no more. I'm finna retire. I'm tired.
Well, speaking about retiring and moving on, the LSU quarterback, he quit football, ran off with his NIL money, ran off on the plug twice.
Hey, that's a lot of running.
To people that didn't know, I forget his name, but the LSU former quarterback was not given the starting job. So in return, he said, "Yo, I don't really like football like that." So he quit football, but he had NIL deals intact with like Smoothie King, Raising Cane's, and all his other spots. But he gets to keep the money, even though he's not going to be on the team. Miles Brennan, right? Ran off with all his NIL money, and he gets to keep it because the contracts in the NIL cannot be performance based. So they can't say, "Yo, you got to play X amount of games in order for us to pay you this money."
This has been done in history, right? All it takes is one good white person to fuck it up, and it's over with. Ain't a black person gonna prosper from the NIL deal because it's gonna be some fine words in there. They're gonna say you gotta do something, right? White people always get away with highway murder. They ran off with all the 3 million? Mm-hmm. Boy, let African American try to run off with 1 million.
You know what it's gonna be? They're gonna start saying you need to be affiliated with the team for X amount of time or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, they're gonna basically say you have to be. I'm telling you, you're gonna be with the school 50%,
right?
Which is 2 years. This is a 2-year deal. You gotta be with the school for 2 years. If you're not with the school for 2 years, any remaining wages is not in void.
It's gonna mess a lot of people up when they transfer too. That transfer portal shit.
Nah, it should be cool because you could just take that sponsorship to another school.
Yeah, but if you're saying they got to be with this same school for 2 years,
that's what I'm saying. If you choose to quit, you gotta be with the. If you transfer, you can keep the deal. You just gotta get solidified because you're still a household name. You just in a different state.
Got you. And yeah, most of these brands that are coming to these students are national brands. Like a lot of, granted, they have the mom and pop stores, but
I like the coldest.
Oh yeah, the coldest is.
He said, "I can keep you the coldest." The AC commercial.
Yes, the coldest. Crawford, out of Nebraska. Funniest shit ever.
We've asked you this before, B, but I don't remember. What would be your sponsorship if you had some NIL?
Probably a strip club. For sure, they'll pay me.
How you gonna get?
It'd be like head chef for the wings.
Yeah. Y'all want good wings? Come on down to Lucy Goose on Wednesday night. Have dances and all the wings you can eat.
He said, "Loose as a goose Wednesdays. Loose as a goose wing Wednesday."
Well, we got birds on the stage and on the grill.
Oh. Hey, don't ask us how we did that.
Don't ask me how.
That would be interesting. I would go.
I miss strip clubs.
Let's go.
Rule breaker menu.
Not right now. Catch me on. Not right now.
Catch you in.
Catch me on different check.
Tax season.
Hell no. I'm in there before tax season.
B said, I can't wait that long, nigga.
God damn, nigga.
I need to see.
Life's still happening. I gotta wait.
I just need to be sitting there, boy. Just like Future. I'm that nigga. This how I be sitting in the club, y'all. If everyone know how be in the strip club, this is it right here.
With the shorts on, nasty.
She looking at me like he look broke, bitch. If you just keep twerking, you might see the rainbow. Might get a pot of gold.
Hey, can I tell the story of the last time we was at the strip club?
Which part?
What I heard. Can I tell it?
Yeah,
man, we went to the strip club. Beam get a private dance in the back, right?
Okay.
All I hear is I say, "Yo, he back there killing that girl."
Hey, security
walked over.
That was like
security.
I'm doing for the people.
I was like, hell no, what the hell going on back here?
Bro, security had to go and peep his head in to see what was going on.
Hey.
Oh, shoot.
What's happening?
That's not my fault. Her ass was faking and kept making plastic sounds.
Shit. I said, yo, he back there killing that girl.
I was at the cold part, bro. I wasn't even slapping that hard, man.
Nah, you just heavy-handed, bro. You slapped me on my neck earlier today, bro. That shit hurt.
Hey, we got a
Hollering, just slapping the back of your neck.
We got a comment from Ni Hao. I'm just gonna show it because I just don't give a fuck. Once you come to Euro basketball, I guarantee you, and the terrorists are cheering you and never experience such a thrill.
Okay, fans, cheerleaders jumping, lighting smoke flares and firecrackers. Hey, if you pay for our trip, we'll go.
For real.
You trying to sponsor our trip?
Hey, bro,
I got my passport.
Hey, put me on.
Hey, it's not funny, but I'm gonna be like, Arcade, do you get your shots?
Oh, see, do you have your passport?
Do you want to go home with Rob
Oh, my.
to America?
Oh my. No! No!
That's how he opened up the curtain. Do you want that?
No!
Oh my goodness, man.
Yeah, that's straight club. Hey, I swear to God,
We're sick.
Felix, since you've been traveling with me, you have seen a lot of stories.
It's been funny, bro. I seen B almost put somebody through a wall.
Yeah, that's
I seen him almost choke somebody in the club. Like,
Oh my god.
it's been B, man.
Hey man, what's wrong with you? He the friend that you don't take nowhere, so he always inviting some people somewhere. He said, "Oh, they ain't gonna invite me nowhere, so I'm gonna invite them instead of fool."
Hey,
what's wrong with
the
you?
sad part is though, you're gonna get home safe with me.
Absolutely.
But in the midst of it, you're gonna be in some bullshit. I guarantee it, bro.
Oh man.
I guarantee you gonna be in bullshit with me.
Hey, if
And
it's
the
one
couple-
thing, you gonna have a good time.
Oh God,
Oh yeah,
bro, you would be in sections you're not supposed to be in.
it's included in the cover charge. Okay, it's a little violence included in the cover charge. Okay.
Felix roaming with me, we ended up in a whole different section down there, VIP.
Facts.
What we pay for? General admission.
Zero.
Hey,
Somebody gave us that section.
finesse,
Oh God, bro.
finesse
They
way.
say, yo, y'all want to hang out with me? Absolutely. And then invited like six, like, hey, y'all.
Pushing,
Push them out their own section.
pushing P.
It be like
Push.
that, man. Oh man, next quick hit. It's the We Don't Make the Rules podcast.
Hey,
We be going on tangents, bro. It's
B and
funny.
his violence is ridiculous.
Next quick hitter. Deshaun Watson, man, suspended for 11 games, fined $5 million. It was negotiated between
More.
Watson's team and the
Shit,
NFL.
more, that's enough. Tired of it. Shit.
B,
Nah,
why,
that's
Dre, why you think it's
No, that's what the public wants.
Okay.
More.
Oh, I was cool with 6.
Why?
I don't know. Yeah, looking scared. I think I was cool. I was
I
cool
was
with 6.
burping, but why?
Hey, bro, the judge said
I was burping.
I got
the judge said 6. Give him 6. Like all this other bullshit. Just the
Yeah,
NFL.
'cause the NFL is in on it.
The NFL just want to put an extra couple of games on it for theatricals. The motherfucker come back against the Texans. How, you can't write this shit.
right.
You can't write this out.
Like nobody saw that shouldn't have been the game that he comes back against.
And
Like,
again,
He should
And
never be in
again.
Houston again. Like,
excuse my language.
he should
man.
never be in Houston again.
Hey,
like, if it's one city on the map, if I'm the shot, I'm never going back.
I'm not,
It's Houston. Like, what the fuck?
I'm,
like,
I'm not trying to be
I
rude.
would, hey, I would add it. I would have an injury so that I don't come back that week.
All right, Keith, man, appreciate you.
Mr. Good News himself.
Man, this motherfucker don't take no days off, y'all.
Mhm.
Y'all ever see Keith? This motherfucker be forgetting shit mid-sentence. That's how many days he don't take off. Boy, he forgot about his family and shit. That's why he leaving now. He looked at the time. He said, "Shit, I forgot I got to go
Oh
home."
yeah, I got 2 kids. I got
Got
school
2
in
kids
the
in the
morning.
morning.
Right, they got school in the morning.
Boy, hey, Keith is the father. We get back to what the fuck we was saying. Keith is that type of father, dog. You can come to him and tell him you got a project at 9, and he don't even get mad.
He like, oh, this is awesome.
This is awesome.
I can't wait.
I'm gonna create this.
He said, I got time. This is a challenge.
Boy,
I got
but back to Deshaun Watson, man. I feel like
You said 6 games should have been enough.
it was, man. You know, the NFL how they come in and make their little rah-rah shit like, oh, we did something too, right? Like, boy, sit your ass down.
Yeah, because
Granted, it is a
I feel like they-
whole
I
PR
feel like
thing.
I feel like they didn't want that nigga to have all that much money. Pause.
Well, if they didn't want
5
that,
year,
then-
230 million,
Everybody in this
fully
pocket.
guaranteed, bro.
Everybody in this pocket taking this money, bro.
but if that was the case, then they would have suspended. They would have said,
Yeah.
let's suspend him for the year, let him sue, and then he'll play this season out, and then they'll lose the lawsuit
But
next
like-
year.
but not
and
like-
that's when he'll really lose
But
money.
that's like his lawyer said. His lawyer
They
said
negotiate.
they said, bro, that's too much work.
Facts, but that's why I'm saying the NFL should not have negotiated. We
Yeah,
don't
they
negotiate with
negotiate with
terrorists, nigga. Like what the fuck? Like,
He's a
He's not a
terrorist.
terrorist.
he is a demon. Okay, he is a sexual deviant.
Okay.
That is disgusting.
The cold part is though, we see homies do it all the time.
And they are wrong too, though.
They're
That's what
dead
I'm saying.
wrong, Mr. Horny.
That doesn't make it right. So yes, I get that the judge made it 6 games. I still feel like she should have said, yo, based off precedent, I don't care. I'm gonna set a new precedent.
I think she was
And that
in
it
on
should
it
have
too.
been X amount of games. Probably. But
Roger Goodell picked both of them. That means they in cahoots with the NFL. Like all of this is NFL work. Like between him signing the fully guaranteed contract, getting traded, all this stuff, and being able to negotiate a $1 million salary
Right,
for that
for
first
1
year,
year.
knowing that this shit was gonna come. Come on, Browns knew this shit was coming, so that's what they did. They were like, "Oh, we ain't gonna pay you this much because we know you gonna miss some time this year. So we ain't gonna front load your shit. We gonna."
exactly,
Back
they anticipated this happening.
Yeah.
They anticipated him missing time.
And the NFL is not gonna go to court with themselves and lose.
But that's the thing. The NFL would have won this lawsuit because it's been collectively bargained that this is the process. We outsource for arbitration. If we don't like it, we can appeal.
Mhm.
I can make the decision as Roger Goodell, or appeal to somebody, or appoint somebody else to make the decision. We've collectively bargained this. You've agreed to this.
Right.
So what we could go to trial. We could spend
Right,
this money,
but
but you're gonna lose.
And then there's that elephant in the room called the Texans.
I don't even think it's necessarily it's the fact that they don't want this to drag out into next season.
Yeah, but when you got one of your teams that's a part of your establishment also in on the bullshit, you can't go fully hard at the individual and not tax them. And that them is a part of you, so you're not gonna fully tax yourself.
Absolutely.
So
This is the We Don't Make
therefore-
Rules podcast
yes.
brought to you by Papa John.
They skated.
When we get back, we're gonna try and finish up this Deshaun Watson conversation and get in the rule breakers. Keep it locked.
Break them. Hey.
You say it with your chest, it hurt, huh?
And we back. We Don't Make the Rules podcast brought to you by
Wait, where
Papa
we
John's. Huh?
I said, wait, where we went.
What?
Wait, where we went.
Shut your drunk ass up. Shut up.
I was like, what is that? Wait, where we went?
Yes. I'm going to play the song for you. Don't worry.
Don't play that
Okay,
shit.
because I'm confused as hell. I didn't know what the hell you was talking about, bro.
Hey, Dre can't drink with us no more.
Oh, shut your man. We was drinking champagne and orange juice.
Before break, we were discussing Deshaun Watson and his 11-game suspension. I think over the break, we've all come to the conclusion: everybody nasty, everybody's wrong in this situation. Nobody got it right. Nobody did the right thing.
But Deshaun Watson.
He didn't either.
Yeah,
You only need one.
All he
You
did-
only need
all
one
he-
masseuse. You only need one masseuse.
Oh,
Why do you have 30?
All reason I said Deshaun Watson did the right thing because when it came time, when they interviewed him, he just kept it straight. He didn't veer off the track.
Yeah.
That's what
His PR has been pretty good.
Beautiful.
He almost stumbled when they was
Yeah.
like, "How can you apologize and still say you stand on your innocence?"
That's a trick question.
Right. Right.
They said, curve.
But I mean, it is what it is, man. 11 games. They'll be back against the Texans, and they'll be back talking about
Counseling.
They'll be talking about the revenge game as opposed to why he had to miss 11 games and why this is his first game of the season. So it is what it is.
Messy.
Messy.
Yes.
Yes, it's a messy situation all the way around, man. All right. So I think it's that time. I don't know. Did y'all have anything before we get to rule breakers? Did y'all bring anything up?
No.
Y'all got anything- what y'all listening to? What you watching? I watched the first episode of Westworld. I like it. I do like it.
Man, fuck you. I had to sell this nigga a whole goddamn
Man,
segment.
fuck you.
Fuck you. God damn, I had to sell this bitch.
You didn't have to though. You tried to, and then
I
when,
did. You
when
watching it? Oh,
he tried to sell it, right?
you
He
watching
was
it?
like, "Y'all need to watch Westworld. They got Kid Cudi and Marshawn Lynch in it. It's gonna blow your wig off."
and this motherfucker,
And I said, "What
he-
is it about?"
he Spiff. The people can't see you, Spiff. The people can't see, but I see you. He was judging my character, bro.
No, what is it?
He judged my character.
He's talking to
bro.
absolutely nobody.
I literally said,
Oh, nigga, look
He's
at me.
He's looking to
Look at me,
himself.
Spiff. I'll turn this whole
"Look at me,
motherfucking room.
Smith.
I'll
Look
turn,
at me.
I'll turn this whole motherfucking
He's
room
literally
around.
talking to himself.
Look at me, Smith."
I'll turn this whole motherfucking room upside down.
No, but I literally only asked, "What is it about?" He said, "Nigga, you don't know who these people is in this show. I told you it's two black people that you know, and now you need to watch it." I said, "Bro, all I asked was what it was about. You can't give me 2 sentences what it's about."
No.
No, right, exactly. He was like, "Man, fuck you."
I ain't got time.
And then I was like, "Bro, Marshawn Lynch and Kid Cudi are not the selling points that you think they are." And he got mad again. Like,
Don't talk to me like that.
right?
But what you Hey, here we go.
Hey, he actually called me.
I
Dave actually
I
called
saw
me
the message.
and-
I was like, "Oh, y'all really finna chop it up about this show." That's what was going on.
To explain to me
Oh,
what the
cool.
show was about.
Glad I missed that call.
But yeah,
Man,
I like episode 1.
You don't
I
even
like
answer the
episode-
phone, bro. So you don't even get
You don't
calls.
answer the phone.
When this nigga started replying, bro, be the next day. I'm like, why the fuck is he going back so
Because I
far?
went to sleep.
Like, your bitch ass up. You
Hey,
ain't that
man.
sleepy,
What?
nigga.
I like my rest.
I'm gonna say
Okay?
what Larry June say. He a full-time father, so he got to plan ahead.
Bro, Dre literally give us 3 hours of his day like Larry June. And you know what I gotta say to that? Fuck you. 'Cause if I see another post on IG, I'm reporting it if it's past your bedtime. If I see that he posting and he not responding to me, bro, that's the new 40 years. If I text anybody, bro, and I see you posting on IG, I'm spamming your
He
account.
said, "I'm checking your story and I'm
If
checking
you
my
can't
last
answer to
text."
me, I'm spamming you, bro.
That's it.
What's the timeline?
Right. Well, all right, man. Let's get into rule breakers. Beef, can you play it one more time? Sorry.
Oh, be careful. Fucking with my Jeezy. I'm over here selling dope in my headphones as we speak. I've been a trap star since 1992.
TRAPSTR.
Man.
But what you
do.
Hey, here we go.
All right. First rule breaker.
First
Drake.
rule break before we do it. Let's give a quick commercial break to Felix.
Put that shit on. Put that shit on.
Hey, put that shit on.
Quick commercial break for Felix. All right, man.
Hey, did y'all like my video I made?
I fuck with it, bro.
All right, appreciate y'all, man.
I was the one that recommended it.
Y'all did say when that first came out,
Hell
y'all was
yeah.
like, Felix, you gotta put that shit on.
And what he do? He gonna put that shit
I
on.
had to get a haircut first, though. That's why it took so long.
You can't put that shit on with.
But Dre, you said first rule breaker should be LeBron at crossover.
Oh, only because it got shut down early. Like you have people waiting out there hours and hours and hours to see him play for 15 minutes, and like I don't feel like that's right.
That's the same.
I didn't know it got shut down.
Yeah.
That's the same shit she be saying to everybody. I waited so long.
No, you made him wait that long. he was trying to give you the 3 minutes up front. You made him wait.
You the one that made him wait 90 days.
Right. Look what 90 days got you. 90 minutes. 90 seconds.
Hey, a straight
90 seconds.
Straight disappointment, but that nigga going home singing, yo, everything.
He said, hey, they can't get mad at what they got for free.
That's fair too, man. So they shut the game down because there was too many people?
Yeah, no, they had to shut down the court because like I guess it was like condensation, whatever in the building.
Okay.
The
Spell
court. CONDENSATION. Let's go! I'm still on my shit.
And this was part of your spelling segment. This is spelling segment brought to you by B, because I don't know how to spell the shit.
Right, babe, you've been saying physique all day. Spell that.
Physique.
TRAPSTR. And he love it. Chip.
Well, I cannot wait till wintertime, baby. Big nigga season.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
So, yeah, I didn't
I'm
know.
looking at hoodies like, oh my God, what's up?
Yeah, I didn't know LeBron got, technically he got it shut down because everybody showed up because of him. But it ain't his fault that the building wasn't.
And they was on Twitter
regulation.
going crazy. They said this. They just showed why Seattle doesn't deserve an NBA team.
Oh, see,
I said, "Ooh!"
They trifling.
They enjoyed it. They enjoy seeing LeBron fail,
He didn't fail.
and that's
How was that LeBron failing? Look, y'all gonna give me hype.
I love seeing LeBron fail.
he didn't fail.
I know you do. Why is that? Let's talk about it. Why do you hate greatness?
He said,
Why do you hate the chosen one?
I don't know.
Sesame Street, haha, JK.
Come on down to Sesame Street, head ass.
"Here you go, right."
So why do I hate greatness? Boy, get the fuck out of here with that.
David Stern was right.
This is sick. It's sick.
Keep going through it, breakers.
I'm trying to see, make sure you spell it right.
Don't worry about me. Don't worry about this.
Don't
man.
worry about me, sweetheart.
We
All right,
have
man.
an intern here. I'm teaching this motherfucker. All right.
He's talking to himself.
Next rule breaker, man. John Rockhold rubs blood on the face of Costa in the UFC match yesterday, man. I get that it's UFC and I get that it's like almost everything goes, but come on, man. We got to draw the line somewhere.
Well,
don't we?
They better draw it now. It's gonna happen
Hey,
again.
that was
Somebody was like, it's psychological warfare.
Hey,
Yes. Like when
if it's within the rules, it's not dirty.
right, like it'll like if a little blood gets in their eye, it'll mess with their vision.
nigga, that shit burn.
It'll mess with like
What
it'll
kind of monkeypox shit is
it'll
this?
ruin the person that you're going to get, like they psyche, like, oh, this motherfucker crazy. Like
Mhm.
he wiping my blood on his face. This nigga's crazy. But I said, yo, can you go too far in UFC or MMA on Instagram? And 83% said, yes, this is too much. And 17% said, hell no, everything goes.
That was me.
You said, hell no, everything
Yeah.
goes.
Hey.
I didn't even vote.
I didn't vote either, but
I
I think I go. I think I'm on the side of
Hey,
hell no.
Sometimes you gotta spit on that thing.
Hey, yo, what's wrong with you? Hey, shout out to Robert in the chat. He said, warrior mentality. Warrior mentality.
Gotta take it all the way,
bro.
man.
Did he try to spell it the first time?
Yes.
And you're in the comfort of your house fucking up.
You got to make sure you say it fast.
Shit. He in the
He's
comfort.
trying to keep up with the show. That's all.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, man. That's a little bit too much. Like, and that was part of the reason why it took me so long to enjoy UFC is because I was just like, yo, this is too gruesome. But I've kind of gotten over that.
Hey, yeah. After I seen buddy get rushed with the knee, I said, oh yeah, I'm in.
Superman kick.
Oh, Felix been sick, bro. I went to a high school football game. I seen kids two kids broke their leg. One kid was standing up and he was cool. I guess he laid down because he was tired. And I yelled out, I'm tired of this, Grandpa. Well, that's too damn bad. And the parents looked at me like he fucked up. I said, I don't care. Hey, bro, I'm not saying like I can't, I'm undefeated and get my ass whooped or something like that. But our high school football games, bro, we in the bleachers so high up. If somebody parents like stand up and say anything to me, I'm pushing them so fucking hard down the stairs, bro. Like as soon as I feel like they're gonna swing at me, push. Oh yeah, hit you.
But why are you talking bad about that kid?
Fuck them. That's what you think they're gonna when they get the cuts, what's gonna happen? I'm getting them niggas prepared for life.
Oh my God. That's not your job.
Hey,
Who
man.
said that was your job?
Hey, it's
To
fans,
get these
it's
kids
fans,
ready for life.
Hey, it's fans at all levels.
What
okay?
if these kids not even planning on playing football?
It's
in
always
college?
somebody hating on you. It don't matter. It's
At
always
least-
somebody
hey,
hating.
at least they get the hate
Yes.
early. Because think about it, even if you don't play football, bro, I feel like this generation is too hug me, squeeze me, cuddling type of shit. Get this bullying. You're gonna get this lashing. All right,
Get this
you're gonna get
bullying.
this slander. Because guess what, Jonathan, you're not the best at your job. You fucking stink. You stink.
Let's go to the chat right quick. Robert said, I'm multitasking, watching 2 shows, man.
Hey, cut that shit off, Robert.
He said, stop multitasking.
Hey,
there.
when it's on, you watch us.
Right. That should be the only thing.
Turn that shit off. We read your comments. They don't.
Facts. Whatever you watch.
Whatever you
We
want.
Probably
give you-
can't
hey,
even comment
We
live.
give you attention. They don't. That right, spit. Shake my hand, nigga. They can't see you.
He really just shook his hands with the air. Bro. This nigga is crazy.
Y'all not gonna label me schizophrenic.
And I said, Beam got an imaginary friend.
Hey, fuck all y'all.
Oh, man. Next rule breaker. Therapist lost her job over her TikTok posts. I don't know if you guys have seen this earlier this week. A therapist went viral on TikTok, trying to explain to Black men specifically why they should go to therapy and learn what emotional intelligence is. But she was kind of aggressive with it and cussing out
It's
people.
not.
And
How can I say this, bro? I feel like social media is not only it helps, but it hurts.
Yeah.
Because it's not just her. You have people that some patients go in there, and next thing you know, it's close friends time, and guess what they ranting about? Yo, fucking disorder to everybody in the world. Like, I feel like she took certain. If her client, whoever the fuck they was clients or not, you just expose them, their whole little distrust on the internet. To try to uplift other motherfuckers. If you want to uplift them, tell them come to talk to you. Don't take my business.
right,
Put it on social media.
you
But then
abuse the client
the client whole rule, and then
doctor
also,
privilege.
and then also too, like you trying to say Q.
Yeah, I did. I was gonna let you slide, bro.
I'm from England, my boy.
Who's man's?
Who minds this? But
Can you please pass me the bazooka?
but I feel
Tea
like
and crumpets.
the internet, like people at home has too much.
Fish and
Time on
chip,
their hands,
please,
man.
and a lemonade.
They got two. Hey, I like lemonade.
If you
I'm
dare,
sorry.
my
Bitch,
he still got 5 more. Load it up.
a fish and chip and a lemonade, please.
Keep going.
Hey, fuck all y'all motherfuckers.
We was gonna let you slide, and then you went to it.
But at the same time, I feel like people on social media too, they just keep necessarily going deep. Like they didn't have to track down her employment to fire.
Bruh, that was the crazy part. The
If
fact that she got
my-
fired after this.
Hey, my thing is, if you dare the internet, the internet will accept the challenge. Okay, so stop
Absolutely.
playing with them. They are not one of them.
So
Like,
I asked a poll on Instagram. You know, would you go to this therapist? 45% said absolutely, and 55% said hell no. Some of the comments on y'all were they cool with her therapy style? Some people said I love her rawness. Somebody said nope. If she calling my woman and the woman in my life a bitch, that's a hell no for me. I respect that. Somebody said she's keeping in the buck, but y'all need to some of y'all need to get to the point. Somebody said not necessarily agree with it, and somebody else said this is awful. This is why I need my therapist to be 40 plus. Give me Dr. Auntie.
when keeping it real goes wrong.
I have one comment response to our question. They said, but therapy to me seems like a peaceful exchange. I need to talk to someone who has a calm tone and says things in a way that can best be received. The aggression, raise of voice, and the extra body language will be a bit too much for me. However, I do understand her style of therapy may appeal to a specific audience. God damn.
Audience.
Yeah, audience. Mm-hmm. I'm over here tongue talking motherfucker.
You good.
That likes to receive feedback delivered that way, but it just ain't for me.
Yeah, some people were saying like niggas is too sensitive. Y'all talk to y'all homeboys like that. Da, da, da. Yeah, I talk to my homeboys like that. I don't want to talk to my therapist like that.
You are not my homeboy.
Right. There's a difference. I also asked people, did they think she should be fired? Why or why not? Some people said if she didn't have her own practice, I could see why she would get fired, but who knows? Maybe some people like it. I understand that somebody said, I understand that her style may appeal to those that may better receive information that way. Somebody else said super unprofessional and super unhelpful if the goal was to encourage black men to go to therapy. And I agree with that most, because it's not always, I say it all the time, it's not always what you say, but how you say it. And when you're talking to people in a demeaning tone and talking at them, first thing people are going to do is get defensive. Like, oh, the fuck you talking about? Like, ain't nothing wrong with me, nigga. Like, the fuck? And it's hurting your message, because now they're not listening to what you're saying. I actually listened to what she was saying. It wasn't too bad. It was just her delivery was fucked up, and the message got lost.
That's why I feel like everyone should play sports and just get yelled at one good time. That shit. I'm so serious, bro. Like some people like don't talk to me in that demeanor.
I agree with you,
but bro, that shit, like, to me, I guess the older I get, the more desensitized I get. Bro, you can raise your voice, and what I tell you, Fee? I'm like, bro, don't raise your voice. Like, you can talk, don't raise your voice. You know what I mean? Some people, but if you go through the yelling process, then you know how to kind of tone it down. Like sometimes people can be yelling, I get the whole message. If I feel like you trying to be extra, I would gladly sit you right back down. I would tell you that's not your character, bro. So stop doing it.
Chris in the chat says, I think she needs her own practice. Delivery is key. Absolutely, man. It's not, like I said, it's not what you say.
Who is your audience?
But how you say it. Correct. Exactly. But yeah, I hope she lands on her feet, I guess. You know, it's kind of messed up, but
she the homeless
the sickest part was, you know, you was on TikTok and that's what got you fired. And the first thing you do is run back to TikTok to tell them that you got fired. Like, come on, man.
Hey, guess what they dumbass haters like this?
When you dare the internet, they will accept the challenge.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
I don't know where she work at. What?
It's the internet gonna figure it out.
That's why,
especially Twitter man.
It's easy to figure it out because motherfuckers post everything.
Right.
It's hard to figure out somebody's employment if you don't really post that much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Chris says, why do people have to feel attacked during therapy? Correct. It's supposed to be a safe space, right?
Hell no.
At least that's what I've been told.
Make it unsafe for me.
Make it unsafe. How they gonna make it unsafe? They gonna put a bunch of jacks on the ground, make you walk barefoot to the seat.
Cause like it's supposed to be safe, but like, you know what I'm saying, after you leave the confined room of that therapist, bro, it's the real world. So what you going to apply for that session? Make it as much real world as possible. Like some people just mentally doesn't have the mental capacity to stay strong. I'm sorry, they just.
I was gonna say that, and that's why you need to learn different communication styles.
And you know, it's a whole bunch of them. I personally go straight. I'm a straight shooter, but I shoot depending on your personality.
You have finesse though. I've seen it.
No, I don't.
I'm not saying finesse. I'm not saying finesse in the terms of you're gonna
stop telling people
you're gonna manipulate somebody, but I'm just saying.
Dre, you put your hands down. You're not gonna learn shit. And this has been the rule breaker segment. Felix, shut the fuck up.
All right, man. We don't make this podcast brought to you by Papa John. Next
Wrap
rule
it
breaker.
up.
Beeve is the next rule breaker, first of all, because Beeve, y'all know how new music come out every Thursday, midnight Eastern time, 9:00 Pacific. You know what I'm saying? So I'm scrolling through Twitter, it's about 9:50, 9:40 something, you know what I mean? And I come across a tweet from Beeve.
Oh man.
That says Larry June don't fucking miss at Larry June TFM at 9:43 p.m. Larry June just dropped a new album. It's pretty good. Go listen to it on your DSP. But then I went to go look at Larry June's album. It's 54 minutes long. Beef sent this tweet at 9:43. You ain't even listened to the whole album yet.
You sure about that?
Absolutely.
Well, let's go back since you on my goddamn business. It's actually two songs on the album that I have previously heard multiple times. So if you subtract those two songs,
okay, that's what, 4 minutes? Because these songs is like 2 minutes long.
oh, let's pull it up. Let me check my songs.
Oh shit.
Since you all in my goddamn business,
I know those two songs. I know those two songs ain't 9 minutes.
One song is 2 minutes.
Uh-huh.
All right, and the next song is, let me pull it up. Shut up.
Uh-huh. Just seeing Beeve like
total 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
So what about the other 4?
He was just
he don't miss.
It was like Curry. He just thought he was going in.
But look, I don't view Beeve to be the type to be on his phone at 9:00 refreshing either.
I don't.
So
because I already have a preset to download.
Right.
So he don't miss. Don't worry about my tweets, nigga.
Man, Beeve,
He don't miss, bro. He don't miss.
He said he Curry out here.
Beeve said, yo, 9:00, 8:59, refresh.
I'm not even gonna cap, bro. Like, hey, when it comes, I'm so obsessed with new music on Thursday. I'll be on the phone with somebody and tell them, like, bro, I gotta call you back. It's not a clock. Or like if
Get done for the music.
Hey, when I'm outside, bro, like if I'm outside, it will like say it's past 9, it's like 10:00. Like we can leave a function, bro. I'm looking on the new music.
That's fair. I've done that before. Like when we was on Speak Up, when we left the studio, that's when Beyonce dropped. I put that Beyonce on there. I didn't like it on the way home. I was like, this ain't it.
That Beyonce getting played nowhere in my house.
But
you won't break my soul.
I played it the next day with Robin in the car.
My face.
I played it a couple days later with Robin in the car, windows down, sunroof open.
I found a new muse.
It was a vibe at that point.
Nah, fuck all that. That's bad news for you.
Well, yeah, I just wanted to mess with Beeve because
Beeve is a liar.
I'm just gonna
put it down.
I'm just gonna highlight this comment here. This is all y'all need to see. This is the only comment you need to see.
You different, Beeve. That's real. This man is mad different.
Hey man, I just be in my own little vibe, man. It took time, no cap. Trials and tribulation like a motherfucker.
Absolutely. All right, man. Last rule breaker. Something I don't necessarily think this is. I think it's kind of a sad story. Tommy the Clown got caught up in some mess. Still trying to figure out the truth. Why are you clapping for this?
Praise the Lord.
Turn that shit
Praise
down.
the Lord now.
Because you out here buying pussy. That's what it was. Tommy, you don't gotta put the Lord in. You buying the pussy, you buying the pussy.
Tommy said, I saw a young lady in need and I paid her rent. Okay, that is it. There's no more else coming out of this story.
Tommy probably rolled down the window and said, hey, what your clown walk look like? Tommy the Clown paid for pussy. It's okay. I know homies that told me they'd rather pay for pussy
than to.
Like, I said, bro, this girl out here doing it for free. Well, I'd rather a pro to do it. $100. At least I know she's a professional. Oh, she's a professional.
That's a paraprofessional.
I understand the why, but the reason to get there, fuzzy.
I'm not paying for pussy, bro.
Not how funny.
Right.
How weird.
I'm not paying for pussy, bro.
Here's the thing.
I go down Fig to enjoy the show.
Now,
Fig is a show. It's crackheads, poom being sold.
What do you say
him
to the
chasing
people?
down niggas for not paying? It's a whole show.
What do you say to the people that say you pay for pussy in a different way?
Oh, you
It may not be as transactional.
Well, I'm them people.
Okay.
Nigga, what? You niggas that get married, you pay for that pussy. You put a down payment. It's called a ring. It's called a wedding. You pay for that. You done made that a life.
If I like it, I feed it.
Hey,
Let's talk about it.
Hey, bro,
If I like it, I feed it.
So all the homies getting married out there, you made a great investment.
Paid a lot.
Oh God, bro, marriage is
How much money you spent?
A lot.
How much sleep you get?
A lot.
Hey, bro, you made a great investment, bro. You got
Absolutely.
on one knee. You probably still paying that ring back.
No. I paid that.
Damn,
shit
look
off.
what it did to his jeans.
We're not talking about you.
Okay, I gotta let that be known. I paid that shit off.
I said, homies, this motherfucker defense. It wasn't me.
All right.
It wasn't me. Shut up.
All right, my bad.
God damn it.
Finish up though, because we gotta go.
I'm done.
Okay. All right. So we don't make the rules podcast. Brought to you by Papa John's, man. Episode
Happy
109.
birthday to me.
Right.
Good down payment.
Shout out to B.
Made it look easy.
He's 36,
You're
y'all.
gonna be 30 tomorrow, man. My little big brother, man. I'm happy. I love you.
Fuck
so
with
proud
me.
of you, man. So
God.
much. I wish you nothing but the best
Appreciate
in life
I
and
love you
more.
too. Don't pull out tonight.
Make sure you follow the podcast on Instagram and Twitter at WDMTR Pod. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Felix_Reyes Jr. Mr. BB. That's me. Dre, where can they find you, man?
Made it look easy _. Fit. Come to me with your fitness goals, and I'll make them come true.
Absolutely,
Let's
man. And Beef, where can they find you, man?
I leave it to Beef 31.
Why?
Because I am not shooting. To everybody out there, pay for some pussy. You might be happy in the end.
Shout out to our sponsors again, Papa John's and those at Cobb Phillips and Associates. Be sure to support those brands because they support us. And we'll see y'all next week, man.
Blues and pockets.
Hey,
My rank is
hey,
high.
hey.
These hoes is flocking.
Good job, Larry.
Taking it away. Shirt from the back to her leg shake. You know what it do. You know that I'm here. You thought it was good because I ain't dropped for a minute. But nigga, I'm a cold piece. Pay cash, nigga, no lease. I'm walking through the club and my fit is clean. No label on the shirt, but it cost me a G. Got money in my pocket and Carter on the beat. Used to sip Cuddy Bangs when I lived in the V. I rolled that dice, I took that chance.